Have you ever noticed that your digestion just isn't what it used to be? Maybe you feel bloated after meals, or your stomach seems to take forever to settle. Perhaps you've started reacting to foods that never used to bother you, or you simply don't feel as light and energetic as before. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, our gut, that amazing system responsible for digesting food, absorbing nutrients, and even supporting our mood, starts to slow down. The good bacteria that keep our digestive system balanced can decrease, while the not-so-good bacteria start to take over. It's one of the silent reasons behind fatigue, constipation, inflammation, and even those random aches and low moods that seem to come out of nowhere. But here's the good news. Your gut can heal at any age. Yes, even after 60, your digestive system can bounce back and work better than ever. You just need to give it the right kind of support, and that starts with what you put on your plate. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can rebuild your gut health after 60 using a simple, senior-friendly food plan. No complicated diets, no expensive supplements, just real, wholesome foods that are gentle on your body and powerful for your digestion. Let's start with something that surprises a lot of people. Your gut health doesn't begin in your stomach. It begins with what you feed your bacteria. Think of your gut as a garden. The friendly bacteria in there are like the flowers. They keep things beautiful and balanced. But if you neglect the soil or feed it the wrong things, weeds start to take over. So the first step in rebuilding gut health is to feed those flowers with the right kind of food. One of the best foods you can eat for this are fiber-rich whole food. Now, I know you've probably heard about fiber 1,000 times, but this isn't just about keeping you regular. Fiber is the favorite food of your gut bacteria. When you eat things like oats, lentils, apples, carrots, or even a simple bowl of brown rice, the bacteria in your intestines get to work breaking down that fiber, and in the process, they produce short-chain fatty acids. Those compounds help reduce inflammation, strengthen your intestinal lining, and improve your immune system. If you've noticed that your digestion feels sluggish or your stomach feels heavy, chances are your meals might be missing that slow, steady fuel from natural fiber. A small, realistic goal could be to add just one extra serving of fiber a day, maybe a handful of berries with breakfast, or a small bowl of vegetable soup at lunch. Your gut will notice the difference. But fiber alone isn't enough, and here's where many people over 60 get stuck. You need the right balance of fiber and fluids. Without enough water, all that healthy fiber can actually make you feel more constipated. So, for every increase in fiber, make sure you're drinking enough throughout the day. Not just plain water, but herbal teas or warm water with a squeeze of lemon can be wonderful. Think of it as watering your garden. You can't grow anything in dry soil. Now, let's talk about another major player in gut health, fermented foods. These are the friendly, living foods that bring more good bacteria into your digestive system. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, or even a bit of kimchi or miso can make a huge difference. They work like reinforcements, bringing in more of the good guys to help fight off the bad bacteria that may have built up over the years. If you're new to fermented foods, start small. Maybe just a few spoonfuls of yogurt a day, or a tablespoon of sauerkraut with your lunch. These foods are powerful, so your gut may need time to adjust. But over time, you'll start noticing subtle changes. Less bloating, smoother digestion, and even improved mood. That's not your imagination. Your gut and your brain are deeply connected through what's called the gut-brain axis. And improving your gut bacteria can literally lift your mood and energy levels. Here's something else many people don't realize. The health of your gut depends just as much on what you don't eat as on what you do. After 60, our digestive system becomes more sensitive to highly processed foods, added sugars, and artificial ingredients. These things can irritate your gut lining and feed the harmful bacteria instead of the good ones. That's why it's so important to start reducing them gently, not all at once. For example, instead of cutting out sugar completely overnight, which can feel impossible, Try replacing one sugary snack a day with a piece of fruit. Or, if you love your morning toast, switch from white bread to whole grain. Small, doable steps will add up. Remember, this isn't a diet. It's a transition toward a calmer, happier gut. And speaking of calm, there's one more thing that plays a huge role in rebuilding gut health. How you eat, not just what you eat. Many of us rush through meals, eat distractedly while watching TV, or skip meals altogether and then overeat later. When you eat too fast, your body doesn't get the chance to prepare the right digestive enzymes or stomach acids that can cause gas, bloating, and discomfort even with healthy food. Try this instead. Before eating, take a few deep breaths. Sit down comfortably, put away distractions, and really focus on your food. Chew slowly. Enjoy the textures, the smells, the warmth. This simple act of mindful eating helps your body digest better, absorb more nutrients, and signal fullness earlier, which is especially important if your metabolism has slowed down a bit with age. As you can see, rebuilding your gut health isn't about drastic changes or complicated rules. It's about gentle shifts that bring your body back into balance. More fiber and fluids, a little fermented goodness, fewer processed foods, and a calmer way of eating. These small steps can make a big difference in how you feel day to day, lighter, more energized, and more comfortable in your own body. Now that we've laid the foundation and begun nourishing your gut the right way, let's explore how you can strengthen it even further by healing the gut lining and keeping inflammation under control. You've started to give your gut what it needs: more fiber, more hydration, and those friendly fermented foods that bring balance back into your system. Now it's time to take things one step further. Healing your gut lining and calming down the inflammation that often builds up silently over the years. Many people don't realize this, but the gut lining, that thin but powerful barrier inside your intestines, is your body's first line of defense. It decides what gets absorbed into your bloodstream and what stays out. When it's strong, it keeps harmful substances and bad bacteria contained. But when it gets damaged, things start to leak through, triggering inflammation all over the body. You might not feel it right away, but it can show up as constant fatigue, joint pain, brain fog, or even skin issues. The good news is that this lining can heal beautifully when you nourish it with the right food. And one of the most healing foods for your gut lining is bone broth. Now, I know bone broth might sound like something your grandmother used to make, and that's exactly why it's so powerful. This age-old remedy is packed with collagen, amino acids, and minerals that help rebuild the walls of your gut. It's gentle, warm, and easy to digest, perfect for older adults whose stomachs may not handle heavy meals as well as they used to. If you're not used to making it yourself, that's okay. You can find low-sodium versions at most grocery stores, or make your own by simmering chicken or beef bones with vegetables and herbs for several hours. Even a small cup a few times a week can start to make a difference. And if you're vegetarian, a rich vegetable broth with mushrooms and seaweed can provide similar gut-soothing benefits. Along with that, another unsung hero for gut repair is omega-3 fatty acids. The healthy fats found in fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel, as well as in chia seeds and flaxseed. Omega-3s help calm inflammation in the gut and support the balance of healthy bacteria. If you're not a big fish eater, try adding ground flaxseed to your morning oatmeal or a drizzle of olive oil over your cooked vegetables. These simple tweaks nourish your gut and support your heart at the same time, a win-win combination. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly important for gut healing: variety. Our gut bacteria thrive on diversity. Each type of good bacteria loves different kinds of foods, so when we eat the same few things day after day, we limit their growth. Think of it like having only one kind of flower in your garden. It looks nice, but it's not thriving. Try to bring more color and variety into your meals. Rotate your vegetables. Maybe broccoli today, zucchini tomorrow, spinach the next. Swap out different fruits, grains, and even herbs. Each plant-based food brings its own special type of fiber and nutrients that different bacteria love. And the more diverse your gut bacteria, the stronger your digestion and immune system become. Here's something interesting. Many seniors unknowingly develop mild food sensitivities over time. Foods that used to sit well might suddenly cause gas, bloating, or stomach pain. That's because as we age, we produce less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes. So, even healthy foods like beans or certain vegetables might feel a bit too heavy. If that sounds familiar, try introducing gentle digestion aids. Simple habits like sipping warm water with lemon before meals or adding a spoonful of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water can help stimulate your digestive juices naturally. You might be surprised at how much difference that makes. Also, lightly cooking your vegetables instead of eating them raw can make them easier to digest without losing their nutrient. And here's a tip that many people over 60 find life-changing. Focus on smaller, more frequent meals instead of big, heavy ones. Large meals can overwhelm your digestive system and lead to discomfort or sluggishness. Eating smaller portions more often, say 3 main meals and a couple of light snacks, keeps your gut working smoothly and prevents that post-meal fatigue. Speaking of fatigue, let's not forget about one factor that quietly damages gut health: stress. You might think of stress as something that affects your mind, but your gut feels it too, sometimes even before you do. That's because your gut and your brain constantly communicate through a network of nerves. When you're anxious or tense, your brain sends signals that slow down digestion, reduce stomach acid, and tighten your intestines. The result? Bloating, constipation, or even diarrhea. That's why one of the most effective ways to rebuild gut health isn't found in a pill or on a plate, it's in how you relax. Deep breathing, gentle walks after meals, a bit of meditation, or simply sitting quietly with your favorite tea can all help calm your nervous system and, in turn, your digestion. You might even notice that when you eat in a peaceful environment, maybe with soft music or in good company, your stomach feels calmer afterward. That's not just your imagination. When you're relaxed, your body produces more digestive enzymes, moves food more smoothly through your system, and absorbs nutrients more effectively. Now, there's one more thing to pay attention to as you rebuild your gut: sleep. Believe it or not, your gut bacteria have their own rhythm. When you don't get enough rest or your sleep schedule is all over the place, your gut microbes get confused. Studies have shown that poor sleep can actually change the balance of bacteria in your gut in just a few days. That's why getting consistent, quality sleep is just as important for your digestion as the food you eat. Try to create a bedtime routine that signals your body it's time to wind down. Dim the lights, avoid screens for a while, maybe enjoy a warm cup of herbal tea. Chamomile and peppermint are particularly soothing for the gut and can help you relax before bed. When you start combining all these small but meaningful changes, nourishing foods, mindful eating, stress reduction, and proper rest, your gut begins to heal naturally. You might notice that your belly feels flatter, your energy steadier, and even your skin clearer. That's the power of a balanced gut. It doesn't just help digestion, it helps your entire body thrive. And when your body feels lighter and more balanced, something else happens. Your confidence in your health returns. You start to trust your body again, knowing that it's capable of healing, no matter your age. Now that your gut has started to rebuild and your body is learning to support it with calm, balanced habits, let's talk about how to keep this progress going. By creating a simple, sustainable food plan that helps your gut stay strong and resilient every day. By now, you've started to rebuild your gut from the inside out, nourishing it with fiber-rich foods, calming inflammation, and supporting it through better rest and stress management. But the real secret to lasting gut health after 60 isn't just healing. It's maintaining that balance day after day in a way that feels natural, enjoyable, and sustainable. Because let's be honest, no one wants to follow a strict gut health diet forever. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is a way of eating and living that supports your body gently, without stress or guilt. One of the simplest ways to do that is to build what I like to call a gut-friendly plate. Picture your meal plate for a moment. Half of it should be filled with colorful vegetables, cooked or raw, depending on what feels best for you. A quarter should include lean protein, like fish, chicken, eggs, or plant-based sources such as lentils or tofu. And the last quarter can be filled with healthy carbs, things like brown rice, quinoa, or sweet potatoes. When you eat this way, you're not just filling your stomach, you're feeding your bacteria a variety of nutrients that keep them balanced. The colors on your plate aren't just pretty, they're your best medicine. Greens support detoxification, oranges and reds bring antioxidants, purples help reduce inflammation, and all of them together create a vibrant, balanced gut environment. But what about those times when cravings hit? Maybe for something sweet, salty, or fried. It happens to everyone. The trick isn't to fight those cravings harshly, but to understand what they mean. Often, sugar cravings are a sign your gut bacteria are out of balance, or that you're not getting enough protein or healthy fats to keep your blood sugar steady. Instead of grabbing processed sweets, try satisfying that craving in a smarter way, like a few squares of dark chocolate, a handful of nuts, or some Greek yogurt with berries. You'll calm the craving while still nourishing your gut. Now, let's talk about another important habit that keeps your digestion strong: movement. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours at the gym. In fact, gentle, consistent movement is much better for your gut. A short walk after meals, a few stretches in the morning, or light yoga can help your intestines move food more efficiently. Think of it as massaging your gut from the outside. That gentle movement improves circulation, reduces bloating, and helps prevent constipation, something that many seniors struggle with but rarely talk about. Even 5 to 10 minutes of walking after a meal can make a big difference. Not only will your digestion improve, but you'll also feel more energized instead of sluggish. As your gut heals, you may notice changes beyond digestion. Your energy might feel steadier throughout the day. You might wake up feeling lighter, more focused, or even happier. That's because your gut produces nearly 90% of the body's serotonin, the feel-good hormone. So when your gut is balanced, your mood and mindset often improve too. At this stage, it's also a good idea to check in with how your body feels after different foods. No two guts are the same. What works wonders for one person might not sit right with another. Pay attention to patterns. Maybe dairy leaves you bloated, or certain raw vegetables don't feel good anymore. Your gut is always sending you signals. You just have to listen. Keeping a little food and feeling journal for a few weeks can help you notice what truly supports your body. And remember, gut health isn't just about avoiding the bad stuff. It's also about adding more of the good stuff in. A little garlic or onion in your meals, for example, acts as a prebiotic. That means it feeds the healthy bacteria already living in your gut. Bananas, asparagus, and oats do the same. These prebiotic foods are like fertilizer for your gut garden, helping it grow stronger every day. Now, as you put all this together, the balanced meals, the mindful eating, the hydration, and gentle movement, you'll find that your gut health becomes something you no longer have to think about constantly. It starts working for you instead of against you. And the best part? You'll feel the difference in every area of your life. Maybe your energy lasts longer through the afternoon. Maybe your mind feels sharper. Maybe those small discomforts, gas, bloating, that heavy feeling, start fading away. Those are all signs that your gut is finally back in harmony. But I want you to remember something important. Rebuilding gut health isn't a race. It's a gradual process. There will be days when your digestion feels off again, or you slip back into old eating habits. That's okay. One meal, one day, one choice at a time is all it takes to get back on track. Your body has an incredible ability to heal when you give it patience and care. You've spent decades taking care of everyone else, your family, your work, your responsibilities. Now it's time to give that same care to yourself. Every spoonful of broth, every handful of berries, every mindful bite is an act of kindness toward your body. And it's never too late to start. So, as you finish watching this, I want you to do something simple. Take a deep breath and think of one small change you can make today. Maybe it's swapping your white bread for whole grain. Maybe it's adding a serving of yogurt or taking a short walk after dinner. That one small step is the beginning of your stronger, happier gut and a healthier, more vibrant you. If this video inspired you or helped you understand your body better, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what's one change you're going to make for your gut health this week? Your story might inspire someone else to start their journey too. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We share simple, senior-friendly health tips every week to help you stay strong, independent, and full of life. Because age doesn't define your vitality, your choices do. Here's to a calmer stomach, a brighter mood, and a body that feels balanced again, no matter your age. Take care of your gut, and it will take care of you.